Hey, Soul Seekers, it is Intuitive Energy Guide Kathy Weiss here. Welcome to this week's episode of Monday Messages. I'm coming to you live from my reading room here on the central coast of California, and I'm super stoked and fired up. I'm holding this gorgeous, look at how pretty this is, like translucent, kind of light green and purple bad boy. And this stone or crystal puts out the energy of cooperation, balance, and protection. And it's totally going to tie into what today's messages are going to be about for you. And there's a couple things you need to know. First of all, I got my adult content language warning because it's going to drop in pretty much right off the top of the bat today. So if you or someone around you in your vicinity has sensitive ears, you might want to pop in your earbuds or put your headphones on. It's not like there's going to be a ton of it, but I just like you to know in advance there's going to be a little bit of adult language in today's messages, which are sort of a surprising technique, sort of a surprising message from our guides about one simple thing, one technique you can do to deepen your connection with other people. And what's really cool is there's a bonus to this, in that not only will it deepen your connection to other people, it's also going to boost or increase your joy. So what I'm going to do is dive right into today's channeled message. And if you have questions or comments, you're like, wait, how does a channeled message work? Or what the heck is that? Shoot it. Oh, I can swear today. I said my adult language. Yay. But either way, put a question or comment down here for me if you want me to clarify anything, and I will. But otherwise, we're going to dive right in. And if you're just starting to pop in now, one more time, I'm just going to warn you, there is adult language coming right at the top of today's channeled message. And no, okay, it always happens like this. I'm about to dive in and then I get more stuff. Know that what happens when I channel messages or other people channel messages is it's all vibration and energy, and it's being sort of interpreted through my lens. And so my lens is one that sometimes drops F-bombs, which means that source energy is going to communicate that way because it's naturally flowing through me. Okay, so here we go, my friends. Oh, and if you don't know, I'm looking over in my notebook where I channel the messages in advance. This one came through a few days ago. And so I just write them down so I don't forget or they don't lose their cohesiveness. So it says, fuck it. Go have some damn fun for yourself and stop taking everything so seriously. How much do you love that message? Our guides are like, fucking go have some fun already. We get it. Life is really serious. There are a lot of big, heavy topics going on in the world right now, and that doesn't mean they aren't valuable. This is something else. This is like, go have some fun. Okay? It says, be smart in your fun. You can have fun and maintain your responsibilities. It doesn't require partying all night long. It requires an innocent heart. So think like a child. Games, toys, puzzles, riddles, adventure, exploration, mimicking, play acting, action heroes. Those are not just for children. They are for all humans young at heart. And being young at heart saves and soothes your soul. We say unto you this, go now and play. It will be your savior. We love you. This message is complete. Amen. Really short and simple message, but I'm going to add in a little bit to that, okay? So you guys have a little bit of a richer understanding what's going on. First of all, that sentence, as soon as I read it out loud, that being young at heart saves and soothes your soul. Our souls need so much soothing right now. There is just some heavy, difficult shit going on in the world, and it's hard. And incorporating play into your life helps to elevate your joy and reconnect you with other humans, and it helps you understand that at the heart of it, most people are good. Most people are good, and most people are trying the best that they can with the tools and the knowledge and experience that they have. And play helps you rediscover that. So, in today's newsletter, which comes out anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour after the live episode. So, if you don't get my newsletter yet, you've got a little bit of time to subscribe at kathy-weiss.com or PM me and I will set you up, okay? There's going to be some research around play and the value and benefit of play. So, it's interesting. Our guides want us to get this and understand this like really bad. But some of us, just hearing it this way isn't enough. We need like the proof or the validation. And research has backed up and validated the value of adult play. Most of that information I'm going to leave over in my newsletter for you to read and absorb. But there's two key things that I want you to know now to help motivate and inspire you. So one is, what the heck is play anyway? It's something we do that has no goal or no purpose or point. And it's engaging and pleasant. There we go. I'm like, what was that little word I wrote down? So play is engaging and pleasant, and it takes you out of time and place. So that's what it is. It's just engaging in something that's completely pointless. It's not driving your career forward. It's not teaching you a lesson or anything like that. It's just purely for pleasure, and it's something that really absorbs you, so you aren't like, oh my God, what time is it, or blah blah blah, that kind of thing. And so research has shown, and that's why the title and topic of this Monday messages is that it deepens your connection to others. When you engage in play with others, you are naturally boosting and increasing and deepening your connection to the people that you're playing with. If you are doing something, so guys, I've got like a hair in my lipstick, sorry. If you are doing something solo that is playful, you're going to naturally increase and boost your own personal joy. Now, joy is also increased and boosted if you're playing with other people, but no, you do not have to engage in play with other people to receive the benefits of playing. And one of those is that it increases your joy in life. There's a whole bunch more that is going to be listed in my newsletter, so make sure you read that a little bit later today when it shows up in your inbox. So I'm going to out myself a little bit about play because I am really at heart a very playful person. Don't get to see it a lot on the videos because I'm trying to like throw as much information as I can at you guys in a little amount of time. But I'm going to tell you the number one thing on the entire planet that stops me in my tracks every single time, and it's air hockey. Oh my Lord, you guys. I am like, seriously, if I see air hockey, I'm like, oh my God, air hockey! And like, find me a dollar bill, find me 4 quarters. I don't care if I have to go to the ATM and take out a 20 and get change and blah, blah, blah. I lose my shit over air hockey, and I'm not a competitive person, but watch out because I will take you down when it comes to air hockey. So I hear some of you going like, oh, do you have an air hockey table at home? And like, no, 100% not, because for me, that would remove the spontaneous delight that I get when I stumble upon an air hockey table out in the world somewhere. But like, I tell you what, it is like my favorite thing. Number 2 right behind that is going to be pinball. Pinball machines, like old school pinball machines, are going to stop me. And then I think number 3 is probably going to be, I'm going to say frisbee on the beach. But dude, I am so bad at frisbee, but like, God love, I usually play with my husband. God love him. He's so patient with me because I'm like throwing the frisbee all over the place. Whatever. It's pointless, guys. It's pointless, and it takes you out of time and place, and it makes you smile, and it lights up your heart. So it could be things like that. For some people, it's about playing music or getting down on the floor and playing with your children. If you're going to play with children, this is huge. Just do it because it's fun and let them make up the rules and play along their way, not because you're out to teach them some big life lesson or increase their math skills or blah blah blah. Just play hopscotch, jump rope, hula hoop, whatever. It's just for fun. If you have a pet, play with your pet. Like yesterday, here's another way that I was playing. I probably spent like 20 minutes with the little It's like, you know, the stick with like a string and the feather on the end. I think I spent like 20 minutes just playing with one of the cats like that because it was hysterical. Like, why not? Life is too short to not play. And it doesn't diminish your intellect. Guys, I have a master's degree and more like 700 hours of yoga teacher instruction, and training in subtle body energy. And I'm a naturally gifted, intuitive, and clairvoyant. And I've been studying self-help books for like 20 plus years. My joy of air hockey doesn't take that away from me. So if you're like, oh, but people aren't going to take me seriously, it's like, well, you know, screw them then. It doesn't diminish you, your ability to be successful, your ability to be an articulate human being. It adds to the richness of your life. So our guides are like really strongly saying to you this week, find a way to play. And if you are like, I haven't played in so long, other than like maybe partying, which isn't the same as playing, message me here or reply to today's email and I will shoot you at least 3 personalized ways that you can play. I'll do a little quick tune into your energy and I'll grab a couple things out of the ether that your soul would find um, like nourishing and playful. Okay, so let's wrap up today's messages with a pull from Colette Baron Reid's Spirit Animal Oracle. I just chose this one because I thought it would be the most playful as far as the energy of the animals go. So hopefully that'll be the case. I'm going to shuffle real quick. And this deck, guys, number one is a big deck. It has a lot of cards. I think they're like 68 cards, which is a pretty big deck for oracle cards. And it's also really stiff. Like the material is pretty, it's not super flexible. So like shuffling's a little bit awkward. You just hang out with me. Nope, that's not it. Give me another second. I was like, is that the card? That wasn't the card. Anybody, you guys, I don't know if anybody has made any comments or questions. Nothing is showing up for me today. But sometimes, I don't know, technology can be weird. When I work with people in person, I invite them to choose from the top, the middle, or the bottom, or tell me where the card is. And I'm just like way loud and clear. It's right on top today. So I'm just going to whack that card off of the top. And we have Horse Spirit. And it says, freedom is yours. So when you take a look at the image, you always kind of want to see what jumps out at you first, or if there's something in the words that are catching you. But for me right away, it was this beautiful, like, it doesn't look like she's wearing a headdress. It looks more like it's painted, like decorated on her. And that's just really like kind of what caught me. So even like self-adornment can be a way that you can be really playful. For example, wear your hair in 2 ponytails instead of 1, or some braids, or, you know, stick a flower in your hair, like a real flower. like that sentence just ended in my brain. So whatever. So let's see what Horse Spirit has to say out of the guidebook. But what that was really all about, when I kind of like derailed for a second, self-adornment can be a way to be playful, right? You don't always have to be really serious. You can like mix it up and have some fun with the way that you paint your nails, or, you know, lipstick color, like that's freedom, right? It's that ability to express yourself just because it brings you joy. There doesn't have to be any other purpose to things other than that it's delightful to you, and you want to be able to find as much of that as possible in your daily life. So, Horse Spirit says, when Horse Spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It's a time for travel and adventure. Yeah, adventure was one of the words in adventure was one of the words in the messages. And Janelle says freedom has been popping up for me a lot lately. Yeah, absolutely, Janelle. And I would say that adventure is probably even a more important word for you. And like that freedom of getting out into the world is one of the ways that you can play in the world. So Horse Spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. For there is no one but you to reign in your will to make a decision. You're capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Guess what? You're just as powerful in making choices to have this delightful, playful energy in your life and in your day. And it can be as small as like dancing down the hallway. If first of all, we always say no reality TV at the Weiss household because we're just such dorks. But you would see a lot of this kind of stuff and karate kicks, just randomly down the hallway, because it's fun and it's stupid and there's no point to it, right? But you have the choice to have the energy of serious and or I am smart and I am together and I uphold all of my responsibilities, and at the same time I can do a little booty dance down the hallway. Burn, 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 burn. Just cuz, right? I have a hint for you. At the end, we all die. Spoiler alert right there, right? At the end, we all die. And so our guides are really like, with this message today, they just want us to fucking lighten up a little bit and have more fun. Have more fun, have more play. And my eyes got guided right back to the middle of the message. So I'm going to repeat the middle of the message and then let you guys go into the rest of your Monday. Right in the middle, it says, think like a child. Okay, so when you're thinking about play, think like a child. Games, toys, puzzles, riddles, adventure, exploration, mimicking, play acting, action heroes. The thing that popped into my mind, I did this a little while ago, at the grocery store, 25 cents rubber bouncy ball. Just to bounce the rubber bouncy ball and like throw it against the wall and see what it would do, right? Like, so things like that. And there's lots of ways you're like, oh, yeah, Kathy, I just can't even. There's lots of ways you can adult play as well. Hi, Claire. Oh, you're so welcome, sister. There's plenty of adult ways, like, play music, create art, dance in less of a booty funky chicken down the hallway sort of way, and like take actual dance lessons or something like that. Or, organize sports clubs and leagues and things like that. If that's more your jam, it's totally fine. This is just the universe expressing through me as me, and I'm more of a rubber bouncy ball funky chicken sort of play air hockey. Watch out, guys. That's my way of playing. So find and explore your way of playing in the world and bring a little bit more of that play into your day-to-day life, because guys, it is just, man, does it soothe the soul in a world that is heavy and intense right now. This message is complete right now. It is probably like not quite 1 o'clock Pacific time on Monday, May 20th. And I just wanted to shout out that I do have a couple spots open for today's session of Monday Minis, where you get a mini intuitive reading and an oracle card and some guidance for the week. So if you're like, oh, I really want something personalized, just pop over to kathy-weiss.com/Monday-minis and pop into today's session, and we can get you something a little bit extra and juicy for you, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you a bajillion times over for tuning in and having some fun with me today. I will be back. Nope. Next Monday is Next Monday is a holiday in the United States, so I will be posting a replay on Facebook, and I will send you a replay in your inbox if you subscribe to my newsletter of one of my most requested episodes of Monday Messages. And I'll see you in 2 weeks for another live episode. Okay, guys, you're awesome. I love you. I'm going to see you again soon. Feel free to message me if you miss me in between, okay? Bye. Namaste. Bye, guys. Love you.